Hey, what is up you sexy beasts? My name is Shadowfax and or Louise, whichever you want to call me. And today, as you can see, we've got some Riese gameplay for your faces. This is Black Ops 1 Riese gameplay that I played the other night with Andy Pandy. And we're not really going to talk about the gameplay too much because we're not talking about zombies today. We're going to talk about gameplays in general because, as you guys know, I play zombies and I play Call of Duty multiplayer, and I love both. I particularly love the zombies, but I do love Call of Duty multiplayer. It's something that I love and I hate, and I just can't stop myself from playing. But the thing that's really been sort of the bane of my life for a few years now, ever since I started doing YouTube especially, is that I would love to be able to bring you guys amazing gameplays, you know, 100+ kills, even just like a 70 and 3 gameplay. That'd be fucking amazing. But I can't. I'm just not that kind of player. I'm a rusher. Really, I am definitely a rusher. Sometimes I just go crazy and I'll go jump in the enemy spawn, really shouldn't, and face the whole team alone, and I find that a rush. I do like to do that. I can't stand sitting back. That really annoys me. I don't see how anyone finds that fun at all, but that's probably why I don't get these good gameplays. I do tend to love just rushing in there, taking on the whole enemy team and seeing how many of them that I can take out before they get me. And sometimes I manage to get every single bloody one of them, or I'll get at least, if I at least get 3, I'm well happy. I'm like, woo, MLG Pro. But that doesn't happen that often, I suppose. But I'd love to be a pop stomper. I've tried for years to get good enough on Call of Duty to be able to be classed as a pub stomper, and I'm just not quite good enough. But that's okay. That's okay now. I finally, after years of being really aggravated by it, to resigning myself to the fact that this is never ever going to happen. I am quite good at search and destroy. That is a game mode that I am good at, and I do love it. If I'm playing search and destroy, I love to play strategically. And I love the rush of when you're the last one alive. And even if you're only going against one, but especially if you're going against quite a few of them, it gets my heart pumping. I really like that. Your team is counting on you and you alone to clutch that round for you. And I really do love that. And if I don't manage to clutch it, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I haven't actually played search and destroy properly for a while, but when I did play it back in the day, I was quite good at it. I would say I was quite a competent search and destroy player, and I really did enjoy it, and I loved this whole strategicness of it. And I used to like playing ranked play on like league play on Black Ops 2, and I did play a bit of ranked play on Advanced Warfare, and that was something else I love. I love watching the competitive Call of Duty because it is more about strategy and stuff, and that is something that I do like it. I do like it, and I like it that like, with search and destroy especially, but also competitive Call of Duty, you've got to sometimes just make decisions on the spot what you're going to do. You're in a bit of a fucked up situation and you've got to make a decision on the spot of what to do, and hopefully it's going to pay off, and hopefully you've made the right decision. And I really love that feeling. But when it comes to public games, team deathmatch, domination, demolition, whatever, I can't do it. I get really bored. If I sit back and play the objective and play, I like to play the objective. It's not that I don't ever like going cap flags or anything, but if I sit back and I play strategically in pub matches, I can't do it. I get really bored. I like a nice good flow of killing people. That sounds really sadistic, but I like to kill people on the lines. But so basically, that's my downfall when I play pubs. I have to rush. I love rushing. I love that feeling of rushing in and taking on the enemy team and praying to God that I am good enough to take them out. Usually I'm not, but it's something that I do love to do. But then it really aggravates me when I come away from that game with, if I'm lucky, a 1 KD. It really does annoy me. But what I've come to resign myself to the fact is that even though these gameplays are not high scoring, they can still be used, because in my eyes they are still entertaining gameplay because of the fact that I'm not just sitting back. I once got, I think the highest kills that I've got in a game was in about the 60 region. I remember I've got a Ballista Nuketown Black Ops 2 gameplay live com, which was in the 60s kill mark, and I was really pleased with that game. But I also had, I remember this game so well. It was Black Ops 1 Nuketown Demolition using the Galil, and it was I remember it so well because I was late for work. Because I remember it was back when I lived with my mum, and my mum was shouting at me, "You're gonna be late for work, get off the Xbox." And I was like, "Yeah, but this is a really good gameplay, I'll be finished in a minute, I gotta do it." And this game went on forever. It really went on forever, as it can do in Demolition if you've got people planting the bomb, defusing it, blah blah blah. And it went on forever, but I remember I ended up being about 20 minutes late for work, but luckily the woman I worked with was like used to me being late to work anyway, so she didn't really care. But I remember that gameplay so well, and I never ever used it because though it was a high kill gameplay, it was really, really boring because it was so slow. And in that game, I did play strategically, and I got the high kill gameplay, but it was so boring to watch. It really was so boring to watch, so I never ever used it. So I think really, instead of beating myself up about the fact that I can't get these high kill gameplays, I shouldn't really beat myself up about them, because sometimes they can be boring. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers that can put up high kill gameplays and they are rushing and they are really entertaining, but I can't do that. But I think that I still bring something good to the table. If I get back into Search and Destroy, I can get good, like, high kill gameplays for Search and Destroy. I can get them. And that's something I enjoy doing, and maybe I should get back into that. But unfortunately, the people that I used to enjoy playing that with, I don't really talk to them anymore, unfortunately, because I moved on to the Xbox One, and most of them don't have that yet. So I've kind of lost touch with them a little bit, which is sad. And I'd love to be able to play with them guys again, because we used to play ranked and, well, league play, and we used to play a lot of Search and Destroy, and we used to really play well together. And that was the days that I really enjoyed. And sometimes I couldn't get a good gameplay because they were stealing all the kills. But so that's something sad, and I don't always enjoy playing on my own. I can find that a little bit boring. But so yeah, I think I want you guys to tell me, am I doing this right? If I stop beating myself up about these gameplays and going for these gameplays, I can get a lot more videos out. So if I just upload what I find entertaining gameplays where I am rushing like a bat out of hell, and I am getting these where I can get like a triple spray and stuff like that, I think that's quite good gameplay. Plus I've got the zombies, and I can always fall back on the zombies because I'm not the best zombies player, but I really don't think I'm a bad zombies player, not at all. So anyway guys, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below, does a high kill gameplay really matter? Are you here for the gameplay? Are you here for the commentary? Or what? And if I can get gameplays that are rushing and what I think are entertaining, would you guys enjoy them? That's basically what I want to know. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you later.